All right, y'all. I think it's time that we have the conversation, right? Hunter Biden, Joe Biden, Donald Trump. I think we need to have the fair conversation here. Let's hear first what Joe Biden was saying during his gun violence speech.
Learn how to read and write in schools instead of learn how to duck and cover, for God's sake. And above all, we all agree, we are not finished. Look, no single action can solve the entirety of the gun violence epidemic, but together, our efforts, your efforts, are saving lives. You can help rally a nation with a sense of urgency and seriousness of purpose. You're changing the culture. We've proven we can do more than just thoughts and prayers. Just more than thoughts and prayers. You're changing politics. You're proving that you're powerful and you're relentless, and I mean that. We don't want to.
All right, cool. So let's now talk about the real topic at hand here, guys. Okay? I want to talk about the hypocrisy, right? And why politics is just ridiculously dumb. But Hunter Biden was just charged with 3 felonies based off of that whole gun charge that he has. He's facing 25 years in prison.
Sensational.
Right? No debate here, right? It's funny how I don't see CNN running this story on their page. Now, maybe I'm wrong, but I was looking on YouTube and I have not found a Hunter Biden charge story, all that stuff, right? Today. But it's funny how Donald Trump gets convicted, right? Or he gets charged with the hush money trial from the adult film star, right? Adult film star. They are running that story every hour. And they just can't wait to talk about Donald Trump being in jail. But have we ever seen a president's child be in prison while they have been in office or running for office?
Sensational.
But we want to talk about, well, can Donald Trump run if he's in jail? Right? Because that's what these Democrats want. But we don't want to talk about Hunter Biden and how the Biden crime family might be a real thing here. Hunter Biden might be the little crack that really expands everything else into the Biden family. But they want to hide and put this up under a rug for Hunter Biden, right? Oh, that's just their son. Oh, he was just a one-off. I don't like the hypocrisy. As if Joe Biden doesn't know anything about what's going on with his corrupted son. He does. And his corrupted son knows the business because of who?
Sensational.
His dad. But we want to talk about Donald Trump because people have this hatred for Trump and they want to tear him down. This is what I say about so many people, right? Even like the Diddy's and stuff, right? Which I'm not a fan of Diddy. But when people don't like someone, they want that downfall to happen so bad. But when the same thing happens in their life, they all of a sudden say, well, it's a little bit different. It's not different. This man's son is about to go to prison while he's elected. So we're going to brush that over, but you want to talk about Trump, right? Who's going to end up winning the 2024 election. It's funny to me how the hypocrisy is so relevant, but people will say it's a difference. There's not a difference, right? They're trying to do political sabotage for Donald Trump. Let's just keep it a buck here. It's political sabotage for Donald Trump and financial sabotage as well. Let's try to take his money. Let's try to hurt his image politically. Let's do that, right? Let's let him fight charges for 4 years, and the man still becomes the primary candidate, and the polls are showing that the man is on top as far as Joe Biden. So he's still winning because people understand what is going on now. They're trying to win by any means necessary, but let's stick on the topic of their son. Hunter Biden, right, is about to be a straight up criminal. You guys want to focus on Trump too much that you're not focusing on Biden and all the things that they have been already allegedly accused of and what they've been talking about when it comes to the laptop, what they've been saying about this whole family, but we want to ignore it because it's easier to do that. I don't think it's going to happen. I think this becomes the crack. And if Joe Biden does not win the election, watch how what's happening to Trump is going to end up happening to the Biden family. Because you're going to have somebody who's convicted, and then it's going to open up. And people seem to crack when them three-letter boys get on their head. I'm just saying, I just wanted to notice the hypocrisy of Donald Trump gets charged. It's everywhere on the news. Hunter Biden gets charged. It's not a big deal. He's a crackhead. He's this and that. But then his dad gives a speech the very next day about gun violence. It's just odd to me, right? I just wanted to share my thoughts. I just think that it's pretty odd to me that how this is going on, right? How you're going to give a gun violence speech the day after your son is convicted of gun charges. And he's going to end up going to prison. He's facing 25 years. It's your son. It's your seed. And there's a lot more corruption behind him other than this gun charge and him using drugs and lying on an application and all these other things. There's so much behind this man and Joe Biden. I'm starting to believe the Biden crime family. Seems like everybody's starting to pop up, missing or dead or something, and this man seems to stay on top. Always watch out for people like that. Just wanted to share my thoughts. On this particular topic. I mean, hey, you may agree, you may disagree, but I do find it funny how the media pushes one agenda, but when the same thing happens to the other person, meaning they're charged, just like Donald Trump was charged, one media source will run it, which Fox News is running it, right? Yeah, Fox News is running with the Hunter Biden story because they've been doing that for years. But CNN is like, let's not really run that story. Let's talk about something else. Funny. It's funny, right? But the debates are coming up, I believe in less than 2 weeks when it comes to Joe Biden and Donald Trump. And if I'm not mistaken, I heard that a couple of days ago. And I'm hoping that still happens. I'm hoping there's no delays that happen there. I'm hoping that Trump actually has this debate because I believe that this will really show how weak Joe Biden is, right? I do believe they're going to try to silence Donald Trump as much as possible. But I believe there will be some things in that debate that people are going to take out of it, that they're going to see the real truth in this. Anyways, the hypocrisy in politics is ridiculous. I think it's dumb. But let's not get all, excited. Oh, Trump's charged. Trump got charged. And then a couple days later, literally, he gets charged and it's crickets. It's crickets when Hunter Biden gets charged. They don't care. They still want to talk about Trump. That's what I got to say here on this Cold Summer podcast. It's going to be a cold summer. I'm going to get up out of here, man. Like I say after every video, this is chess, not checkers. I'm going to see y'all at work. It's going to be a cold